right now.
Yes.
Come on, push me out. Push me out. Push me out. What do you mean I'm looking for clouds? You are looking for clouds. My friend, get out. Don't touch me. Get out from my house. Please get Sunday. We have an intruder in the house.
You must be very stupid.
In my house,
you must be very mad.
It's the audacity for me, the temerity, the impetus, the nerves, the effrontery. Like, someone is asking you to get out of her house and you're saying no, that she should do her worst. Guys, I'm certain if there was no camera, Arafa would have beaten the living daylights out of Princess or whatever her name is. I'm sure she didn't want to seem like a violent person and stuff. That's why she went as far as calling security. In my own house, I will throw you out myself. How dare you?
Oh, mama, grandma, collect your
proud.
Collect your word.
I'm proud to be old. I am proud to be old. When you're my fucking age and you look like how I look, you talk to me. Nonsense.
Guys, from another angle, I feel Princess was really ashamed of herself, and you know, someone throwing her out of the house like that, like it was embarrassing. And the security coming to throw you out after you're formed strong-headed is an extra embarrassment. What were you thinking, girl? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zini, and I'm back again like I never left. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, and if you're joining me for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please smash the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Okay guys, in today's video I'm actually going to be filling you in on all the details that happened on this episode. Just sit back with a pack of popcorn and enjoy this video to the very last. Okay, to the very last. So guys, this episode started with Posharella, Arafa and Comfort, who went for pit bowling, and afterwards they decided to sit down and, you know, gist a little. Then Posharella was the gister, and Arafa and Comfort were so much interested in the gist because, I mean, why not? Posharella was, the way she was just giving out the gist, it was very entertaining. Like, it was normal, it was natural, like it was no forming, nothing of that sort, okay? Now she was actually telling them about the after party. Yes, because there was an after party after the party and we were not shown the after party. Apparently Tutu went out with her goons and Samantha and Posharella followed her, and Posharella was saying that Samantha said she doesn't drink, and she came back drunk, meaning she drank, and even Tutu was very much drunk, you know, and she ended up spraying them bundles of money, right? And Arafa was seriously regretting why she did not attend, especially the spraying of money pads, and she was also demonstrating how Samantha came in very drunk.
That freaking girl lied to me! That what? First of all, she says she don't drink and she don't what, and I'm like, Samantha, do I smell booze? And she's like, this Tutu girl, this Tutu girl, that girl, she's too much.
You know, and how Princess refused to return the money because Comfort told them that they needed to return the money that Tutu gave them because they felt she did it when she was drunk. So she also described the way Princess was like, nah, she's not giving the money back at all. There's nothing like that. Even Arafa was like, money, give back for what? Because why? For why? Like how? Why should they have given the money back to them? Like, the conversation was just so, you know, natural and everything.
And Princess, Igbo girl, the girl say organic, that money, she just looking at us. You people want to return this money. Hey. And this money is going down tomorrow.
Posharella also talked about Tutu showing her mother nature. I'm not really certain about what she meant by that, but from my perspective, from my discretion, I feel she meant like she, you know, revealed her private parts. So when she got to that point, Comfort had to tell her to stop, that she just sees the conversation right there because that's her mentee. And I'm like, why are you stopping the conversation? Sure, you people are not adults. Last time I checked, Tutupie is 35. So if she showed her mother nature and people want to talk about it, why are you stopping them? I don't get it. She also used the opportunity to invite them for her fragrance themed party. And afterwards, we were shown Princess and Tutupie who went for shopping at the supermarket. And you know, apparently Tutupie was annoyed at Princess because she invited her to a room and afterwards told her to leave. And you know, Princess tried to clear the air that she just wanted the private time with her husband. And you know, she also heard Princess say that her husband told her to be careful of Tutu, and you know what that meant and all of that. Tutu was asking her, and Princess cleared the air that nah, her husband doesn't really know Tutu, that she was just telling her in general to be careful out there and all of that. Then they squashed the whole beef, and trust Princess now, she brought back the Jaruma topic, and she asked Tutu if she has, you know, spoken to her guests, basically, because it was on Tutu's, it was at Tutupie's lingerie party that Jaruma came. So therefore Tutu invited Jaruma. So she asked her if she had checked up on her guests and everything, and Tutu was like, nah, Jarima was everybody's guest and Princess was not having it. She said no, she was your guest, it was your party and you invited her and everything, so you are the one to check up on her and stuff. And they started insulting her that she looked like an old Princess said she looked too whitish, and they were like, oh, what was the essence of her coming to teach them about sex therapy, and ended up bringing her assistant. And Tutupie was like, did she really bring her assistant? And Princess was like, nah, is a protege, like something like that, that they were just basically insulting her. Princess said she looked whitish and everything, and Tutupie was like, she looked like she just died, came back from the dead, and came to do sex therapy. And I'm like, Jesus Christ of heaven and earth.
And why was she looking so tacky? She looks like a fucking old.
She was looking whitish and she
Like
pale.
like she just died and came back to life and came to do sex therapy.
How did Tutupie and Jarima start fighting? Because Tutupie was in good terms with her, definitely, for her to invite her for a party. So she got into an altercation with Princess. Is that why you're now saying you're not going to check up on her? Like, it seems somehow though. But anyways, the conversation just went like that. Princess was saying that she's into diabolical things, and that is that what she came to teach herself to use on her husband and all of that. I'm like,
What she is a Kayamata.
Yeah, she's a Mona, because she just went there just
Kayamata. She's diabolic, so that's what she wants to give me.
She's not diabolic, is she?
She is. She's openly diabolic.
Now afterwards, Posharella and Samantha decided to drive round town according to them, and they were talking about the same issue that happened, or the same ish that happened during the after party. And Samantha was denying ever being drunk, that she wasn't drunk. And Posharella was saying that they actually saw what happened, and Princess Samantha rather was like, how did they see what happened? They were not there. And she said she actually told them that they told her to narrate everything that happened. And I'm like, girl, nobody told you to narrate shit. Like, you told them yourself during the pit ball you guys had. Like, how come they told you to narrate everything? And Samantha was like, maybe they're just putting words into her mouth. And she accepted. She said maybe. And I'm like,
They said I should narrate exactly what happened and what went down. And Tutu came in and she was like, I don't know, she had some yes.
I think they're just putting words in your mouth.
Maybe.
how did they put words into your mouth, girl? You were the one that literally opened your mouth and said everything to them. So how did they put words into your mouth? Anyways, in Samantha confessional, she was like, Posharella is just trying to, please everyone. That's what she's trying to do.
She can come to me and be all niced up, like, okay, this thing is like this thing. She goes back to Tutu and I think she tries to please everyone.
So apparently, Posharella already reported herself to Tutupie that she told Arafa and Comfort about what happened at the after party. And I'm like, girl, why did you have to do that? Like, was it really necessary? I feel like she was just trying to vindicate herself and, throw the rest under the bus. Like, what were you? I mean, it happened. So what's up? Anyways, in Samantha's confessional, she was like, whatever stays in Rome stays in Rome. Meaning, it actually did happen. So she's like, let it just, we've moved past it already. So let it just remain there at the after party. Let's not carry it outwards, out of the party. Meaning, it happened. So she was just trying to, lie that it didn't happen, just trying to like exonerate herself and remove herself from it. And I'm wondering why. If you were drunk, cool and fine, like you were in a party, so what's the big deal? It's them dragging the issue and making it a mountain out of a molehill for me. Moving forward to Princess and Comfort in Arafa's house, they started talking about the same ish, the same Tutupie being drunk, spraying their money and everything. And Tutupie was Princess was trying to explain to them that that's actually Tutupie. She likes to give out money, like she knows she gave out money, and that's her being Tutupie, basically enjoying herself and being lit and everything. And she was trying to exonerate Posharella, and Princess was Comfort wasn't having it. She said that Posharella was the one who even told them about it. So anyways, at that point there was already a little back and forth, and Arafa decided to try to change the topic, right? She asked them how the staycation was and everything, and Princess was like, I like the way you just changed the topic and everything. Anyways, Comfort used that opportunity to invite her for her fragrance theme party, and it was more like a DIY card and everything, and she even appreciated the fact that it was a DIY card. She liked it. But guys, in Princess's confessionals, she dissed the living daylights out of that card. Trust me, she criticized that. In fact, she killed that card with her mouth, basically. She was like, who the hell gives someone an invitation like this? What kind of card is this? Like, look at what she even put the card is. Like, at least put it in an N4. What the hell? Like, who writes bring your ATM card on an invitation card? Who does that? I'm like, Jesus Christ of heaven and earth. Like, what's with the switch, honey?
Made handmade card, Joe. I even made some art. Yeah, why? I love that. Imagine somebody giving you this invite, and at the end of the day, you said, "Bring your ATM card, honey. This is all you brought." Just look at this.
I feel like a lot happened after the whole incident in Arafa's house and when they were having their confessionals, because even Tutupie's confessionals, when she went to Comfort's house, it was like, girl, what's up, what's happening? What are you guys not telling us? Like, oh my god, guys. Then that's when Princess decided to, bring back the topic into light, basically. And she was like, guy, this particular party, Tutupie is going to shake this party. She's going to shake, because I'm sure every one of them will be there. So she was like, Tutupie is going to shake the party. And Comfort was not happy. She was like, shake what? I don't understand. I mean, if you are annoyed and you want to express yourself, because Princess was saying she's going to air her own opinion. And Comfort was saying there are better ways to do that. I mean, there are better ways to handle situations like this. Share your emotions. It's not by, wailing and screaming and everything. And Princess was hailing and, hey, Mommy Gio, special advice and everything. And I'm like, girl, this is a matured utterance right here. There are better civil ways to share your opinions. This one, how is it a Mommy Gio thing? Then Comfort said from what she actually saw, if Princess is going to tell her that that's Tutupie and that's Tutupie not being drunk, then she's never going to believe it. From what she saw and from what her experience with other people, like probably with other people being drunk and everything, probably it was similar, what Tutupie was doing and the other drunk people that she has seen from her experience, they were similar. So that was Tutupie not being drunk. That was Tutupie being drunk, rather, in her own opinion, Comfort, right? And that's when Princess was like, how many people have you seen in this world? And Comfort had to bring that age that don't even go there. I am 18 years older than you. Don't even go there at all. Anyways, I think they went for a break, and they came back. And, Princess was like, she cannot advise everybody in the whole world. She's not Mommy Gio. Apparently, probably, Comfort was saying her to advise Tutupie. And she was like, she cannot advise everybody in the whole world. She's not a Mommy Gio. And, that particular Mommy Gio really got Comfort exasperated. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing Comfort reacting in a more, aggressive way. Let me put it that way. That she should stop calling her Mommy Gio, because she's now, making it insult. She's now putting it in an insultive way. So she should stop calling her Mommy Gio. She doesn't like it anymore. Guys, that was when Princess came into her comeback. There was a lot of back and forth to the extent of Comfort even insulting her in Hausa. And she was like, no, don't insult me in Hausa. This one, no. You're 40 years older than me. In her confession, she was like, if you're not going to respect yourself, I am going to help you respect yourself. And I'm like, Jesus Christ of heaven, oh my god. And she was even saying, don't insult me in Hausa, this and that one. And Comfort was like, oh, so you don't want people to insult you in Hausa? You don't want people to insult you at all, right? And I'm telling you that you're using that Mommy Gio's word or whatever in an insultive manner. You're telling me this one, that one. Like, you don't want people to insult you. Keep that energy. Come and sit back and forth. Oh my god. Then at that point, the tension was literally reducing already. And Princess was like, what got her offended? Like, the utterance Comfort me that actually got to her was when she said, you of all people. I feel when she said that was when they went on a commercial break, because I didn't hear Comfort say that when she said you of all people, you got her offended, like she's trying to insult her personality. You saying you of all people is like trying to belittle her and stuff. She shouldn't have said that and everything. And Arafa was trying to come into the middle, probably to make her understand that she didn't mean it in that way. And she was trying to come in the most polite manner ever. Arafa, she was trying to come in the polite, like, she didn't even try to trigger anything at all, guys. From my perspective, Arafa was so polite when she was trying to interject, because she kept quiet throughout their back and forth. That's how Princess came for her, that she should hold on, she should please hold on, she should rest, and she's trying to fuel things up. And I'm like, and she should allow her speak. And Arafa was like, I did allow you speak. And she said, no, you did not allow her speak. That was where Arafa started getting back at her. Then the next thing, guys, Arafa got up and she was like, Princess, get out of my house. And Princess said she was not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. Do your worst. That she started coming for her Achilles heel, and that's the same thing Comfort was saying in her confession. I was like, why do we women go for our Achilles heel? That Princess was saying Arafa has wrinkles, she's old, she's an old mama, this and that one. And Arafa was like, yes, I am old. I'm proudly old. I brought 2 kids into this world. So when I look at my wrinkles, I know what I brought into this world. And she told her, when you're my age and you look like me, come talk to me. We would have a conversation. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Old mama, grandma, connect your words. Connect your words. I'm proud to be old. I am proud to be old. When you're my fucking age and you look like how I look, you talk to me.
Oh my God, guys, let's be honest. For Arafa's age, I don't know her age, but I'm sure she's older than Tutupie and even Princess, right? But guys, from her looks, oh my God, Jesus Christ, she looks amazing. She looks tremendously amazing. I'm not even joking, right? Princess was still there, forming strong-headed though, this and stubborn and all that she was not going to leave. Anyways, Arafa proceeded to call the security that there was an intruder in the house.
Don't get out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house right now. Get the fuck out of my house right now. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. What do you mean I'm looking for cars in my house?
Please get Sunday. We have an intruder in the house.
You must be very stupid. In my house, you must be very mad.
Intruder, that one God's Princess. More offended, more exasperated, and she started throwing insults. They were just going back and forth, back and forth. No. Hey, Princess, leave the house. It's not yours, man. Leave the house. Like, it's okay. She has said, oh, wants to even be in your stupid house and then walk out. But you say you're not going to go, them calling security on you. You still leave the house. So I don't understand.
Shut
With your crooked fingers, because you're the only one that has a voice.
Oh,
Get out! Nonsense. Get out!
Wrinkled body all over.
The security guy Arafa called. Trust me, guys, he was even looking scared. Trust me, he was looking scared, like really scared. Anyway, she was still going back and forth that Arafa is looking for clout, this and that. In her confessional, Princess's confessional, right? She was saying that Arafa was drinking alcohol and she left them to drink water. What kind of host is that? Hey, the day Princess will do her own party, guys. The day Princess will have her own party, it must be perfect. It must be a bundle of perfection. Else, hey, I expect the housewives to criticize it the way she's been going about, criticizing other people's parties. Like, yo, that she's a terrible host, this and that. Oh my God. Anyway, she, made way to the exit, and oh my God, she was not having it. Princess was still telling her leave, and I feel like it was triggering her. She came back again and like, if you tell me that, if you say that, and Arafa was trying to restrict her from coming to her house. She went through the bar. Madam, what's happened? What is the problem? The security came again to take her. She said no, that the security should move before her. The security must move before her. Eventually she left. I didn't see her anymore in the living room. And Arafa and Comfort sat on the sofa, right? And Arafa called her the B word. Comfort, what's her name again? Princess came back to call her the B word again. Eventually she left. At last she left. Then we also saw Samantha and Princess going on a spa date, guys, and that was where Princess decided to fill Samantha in on everything that happened in Arafa's house. She told her that Comfort said Samantha was drunk, and Samantha blatantly denied it, that she was not drunk. And in Comfort's perspective, she said she was even the one that held her from falling on the floor, and Samantha was saying she was not drunk at all.
Fell down. I said, I didn't see.
No
she said
way.
It was when you were coming, opening the door.
Way.
She said it was when she was opening the door for you.
Oh my God. Well, I wasn't drunk.
I cannot wait for Comfort's fragrance theme party where all of them will be there. Like, I cannot wait for it at all. The way she was just feeling Samantha in on the gist was as if she really treated Arafa's effort. That Arafa has been looking for cloud, this and that one. That she called what's her name again? Comfort Mommy Jew, and all of a sudden Comfort, that likes the name, that plays with the name, that laughs when she calls her that, was saying no, that she shouldn't call her that. And that's when Samantha told her that it was Arafa that told Comfort not to be accepting the Mommy Jew name. And she was like, hey, no wonder that she's an Oludo, she's not ashamed of herself. She's accepting an advice from her junior sister, or probably someone of her age mate. She doesn't even know at this point.
You know that Mommy Gio sentence, right? I've always been calling her from that.
Yes,
what was she always doing?
She's always smiling. Yeah, she told her that do not accept being called Mommy Gio.
No wonder.
Yes.
An Olodo woman as old as she is, she's basically listening to her junior sister or junior whatever because they're about the same age at this point.
Then there was OJ and Jaruma. Apparently, OJ just wanted to check up on her to see how she was doing after the whole altercation that happened during Tutupie's lingerie party. And you know, she was telling her everything, that she was telling her where she thinks she actually did too much, that the way when she said, oh, she hasn't been out for 15 years and that now she's here, they should respect her, this and that. It was as if it seemed as though it was like a privilege to meet her and everything. And Jaruma was like, of course it's a privilege to meet me. That to talk to Jaruma on the phone is 250k. To see Jaruma face to face and talk to her like a consultation is 1 million. Who are these peasants? Hey, Jaruma. I'm like, this girl, hey, you deserve all the clash back and everything.
Jaruma, that came across as like you were saying like it was a privilege for them to be seated with you.
Yeah, it is a privilege. How much is it? Talking to Jaruma on phone is 250,000 naira. Seeing Jaruma face to face is 1 million naira. Who are these peasants?
Then there was Tutu who came to Comfort's house. Apparently, she came to confront her and talk about the issue. Then she started with that it was a bullshit narrative, that she doesn't know why people are talking about it, this and that. And Comfort told her that you yourself told me you were drunk. You came to my room and you told me you were drunk. So even if she was drunk, why does it matter? And so what? And Tutu was like, I'm even supposed to say and so what as well, because I mean, it doesn't matter, but why is it a topic of discussion? Why are people talking about it? And Comfort was saying, now you're the one who gave it life. Like, look at you now talking to me about it. You're the one who's giving it life. It doesn't really matter. And Comfort asked her, okay, you were not drunk. What were you? She said she was lit. She was Tutupie 200. And I'm like, yes, so that she was dope. Even Comfort, you know, based on old age, and she was like, I don't understand these your words and everything. She said she was dope, that she was herself. That's Tutupie.
You were not drunk. What were you? I was lit. Now, I was lit. That is Tutupie 2.0. That was the real Tutupie, actually. You're old. Face your motherfucking front.
It's crazy how Tutupie and Princess are both calling Arafa and Comfort respectively old people. Like, you're not young either. Like, I saw Tutupie in a conversation saying, I'm a girl, you're a woman. And I'm like, you are a woman, darling. You're 35 years old. You are a full-fledged woman. Like, is the age shaming for me? Hello? Hey, God. At some point when Princess was in Arafa's house, she was even coming for her birthday and everything, that she has wrinkles and everything. Like, girl, I'm certain you have wrinkles as well, because you have kids and it comes with all of this. So why are you talking about her going for her Achilles heel? It's not even needed at all. I mean, these are mothers. Nah, it wasn't it at all, trust me. Anyways, she offered her orange juice and offered her the food she cooked. And guys, from Tutupie's expression, she liked the food and everything. She even invited her for her fragrance theme party. She liked everything, but in her confessional shows, she had a different energy altogether, a total different energy. That her fragrance smells like hospital, her house smells like hospital, everything smells like hospital. That she's an old woman and she's wicked, that she can't even believe someone like that will even cook that good, because cooking is with love. Jesus.
Really nice. Ain't no way that bitter person can cook like that. Cooking happens with love. That girl has no love in her. That woman. I need to stop saying girl. I'm a girl. She's a woman.
Before they got to the table to eat, Comfort told Tutupie how she'd love to, you know, improve on her spirituality, and that there's no way she, Comfort, would come in if Tutupie doesn't let her. Anyways, back to the table, after dissing her food in her confessionals and everything, they showed us where she invited her for golf, that Comfort and Arafa wanted to go for golf, and so Comfort invited Tutupie, that Tutupie should come along, and maybe that way she'd be able to speak to Arafa as well, and also invited her for her fragrance theme party. Time for the golf. I was seeing Princess. How come? Apparently, Tutupie invited Princess, and Princess pulled up with a security, like an armed officer with gun, a mopo. That's what we call a mopo, okay? And I'm like, girl, was this really necessary? In her confessional, she was saying yes, so that she needs to tell Arafa that she actually knows this lifestyle. Yes, so Arafa should get acquainted. Oh my god.
These girls clearly don't know where security is, especially Arafa. So, you know, I'm trying to be like, get acquainted because you don't know this lifestyle more than I do, darling. Okay.
Like, guys, they didn't show us what happened, what transpired in amongst them while they were, you know, playing their golf and everything. But there was a time they showed us a snippet of the next episode, and of course, guys, there was basbos. Even during Comfort's fragrance theme party, there was basbos on the table. You know, there was Arafa saying she cannot speak to this child, and she was referring to Princess. You know, there was Princess at the golf, you know, talking and running, be walking over the person. There was Tutupie returning fragrance, be alcohol. I don't know, guys. It was a lot. The snippet of the next episode, I cannot wait for it at all. Now, let me put this out there for those who might be confused about the Mommy Gio title. What the hell is a Mommy Gio? The Mommy Gio title is being given to a female pastor or a wife of a pastor in the church. Now, if someone refers to you as a pastor or your Mommy Gio rather, it doesn't mean you're like a female pastor or a wife of a pastor. But in that context, it means that you're acting like you're self-righteous, like you're holier than thou, like you're a very, you know, holy person. You're holier than every other person. You're very, you know, you're a saint, basically. You're a martyr. Yes, that's what it means in that context. So that's why they were asking, they were calling Comfort Mommy G all the time, because she was always preaching to them. Guys, I cannot wait for next episode. Trust me, trust and believe that, because I don't know what Princess would do with her mopo. Like, what exactly was the mopo there for? I need to see the fights, the basbos, and I'm sure you do as well. So please smash the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. You can also turn on your post notification, guys, to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and also leave your comments in the comment section. What do you really think about Princess? Do you really think she's doing too much? Do you think she's doing too much? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.